Tonight from the 12 News I team, a big change already underway after our investigation into extreme heat at Perryville Women's Prison in Goodyear last year.
The I team's Erica Stapleton exposed some cells were unbearable, hitting triple-digit temperatures inside. And now we're finding out what happened from the prison director himself in an interview centered around accountability.
I've been pushing for this interview with Director Ryan Thornell for 9 months, and finally, we're getting some answers to our investigation. Summer 2024 will be different. Do you have a timeline on when the HVAC will be upgraded at Perryville?
It's in process right now. If you drive by, you can see ventilation going up on the external walls. You can see ventilation going into individual cells.
Arizona Prison Director Ryan Thornell saying the plan to swap out swamp coolers for air conditioners at Perryville Women's Prison in Goodyear is well underway.
Far ahead of the timeline that we had last year. I know we're going to have air conditioning in cells this summer that didn't have it last year.
The big change coming after the 12 News I team exposed triple-digit temps in some of the cells last summer, the highest hitting 109 degrees. Records show cells at the Kingman and Lewis prisons also hit triple digits. Were you surprised to see that some of the cell temperatures were in the triple digits?
I wasn't surprised in terms of that compared to the outdoor temperature. What I was more surprised by were the number of cells that were impacted as extremely as they were. It's unacceptable. I felt it myself.
After visiting Perryville, Director Thornell ordered changes like misters, free ice, and more access to air-conditioned spaces, relief he wants to continue enhancing this summer. But the I-team found last summer's heat still took a toll. In July 2023, records show incarcerated women and at least one staff member at Perryville were hospitalized for heat-related symptoms. And sometimes staff were sent home. Is mitigation really working if those are the outcomes?
Absolutely, it's working. We did have a few instances staff reported some heat-related symptoms and were absolutely sent off-site for evaluation, which is the protocol I want followed.
The I-team also uncovered inconsistencies in temperature records. No prison kept records the same way, some not at all.
So we've already addressed those issues as we come into this heat season to where we have standardized forms as well as standardized training that's being completed as we speak.
This stood out too, a repeating temperature pattern at the prison in Kingman, where the exact same temperatures were recorded 11 days in July. And we did send this to the media department multiple times before reporting on it, but these are from Kingman, and I didn't know if this was ever brought to your attention or if this was ever investigated, that the same numbers were being recorded over and over again.
This is the first I'm seeing these documents specifically, so I can't comment on anything that's abnormal, but it is the same temperatures, it appears.
Were there ever any concerns that some of them could have been falsified?
I didn't have any concerns last summer about falsified logs based upon what I saw firsthand. I certainly know that there were inconsistencies in the forms used, as I mentioned, but our focus now is going forward.
Thornell's been on the job for a little more than a year, inheriting a system with problems from staffing to healthcare to heat. Did our reporting shed light on anything you didn't know?
I think this is absolutely helpful to have you bring this forward. And I think your reporting exposed a voice for people that were, maybe still are inside Perryville and some of their concerned family members. And so I always welcome that sort of communication. I
talked with Director Thornell for about a half an hour, addressing challenges like staffing, healthcare, heat, and re-entry back into society. If you want to see our full interview, you can head to the 12 News YouTube channel or 12news.com right now. Erica Stapleton, 12 News.
Okay, Erica, thanks.